Hello everyone. So today is August 20th, and in your Edmodo, you are going to scroll until you get to the post that says 820 separating mixtures. So we have the link for the reading, we have the practice questions, and we have my email that you send it to. So today we are going to be talking about separating mixtures. So you've probably separated a mixture before. This one talks about how it's done specifically in chemistry. So one way that it is done is chromatography. So chromatography, you pass the mixture through a solution or suspension, or as a vapor, as in gas chromatography. That's something that we did in college, so you don't really need to worry about gas chromatography at the moment, through a medium in which the components move at different rates. So basically, you're moving it through a substance, and the different components are going to move at different speeds through this substance. Now, this has to do with different polarities of the different parts of the mixture. The next is distillation. So this is when you have two or more pure liquids mixed together. Basically what you do is you vaporize the components, and then you condense them and isolate them. So what's going to happen is you have two different pure liquids that boil at different temperatures. So you are taking into account their different boiling points. So one is going to boil at one temperature and another is going to boil through another temperature, boil at another temperature. So then the vapor that gets released from heating this mixture is going to pass through a tube, a cooled tube, where it cools down, and then it condenses. So it goes from the gas form to the liquid form. Okay, and then whatever is condensed is collected in a different vessel. Evaporation is another way that mixtures are separated. So evaporation is used to separate homogeneous mixtures where there is one or more dissolved solids. So if you were to leave some salt water out in the sun for long enough, eventually you would notice that the water evaporates, the water disappears, but it hasn't disappeared, it's just evaporated, and you're left with the salt crystals. All right, so that also has to do with different boiling points too. Filtration. So filtration has to do with different sizes. Okay? So filtration, you separate pure substances in mixtures that have particles, and some of the particles are going to be large enough in size to be captured with a porous material. So in this picture, the yellow material is the yellow parts of the mixture. Those are going to go through the porous material, and the red parts are going to stay. The red parts are going to stay in the container. All right. So some water filters are going to filter out bacteria based on size. Other mixtures like soil have have large particle sizes, which can be filtered through something like a coffee filter. All right, and I believe that is it for mixtures. So make sure you complete the questions and turn them in to me.